Good morning, students. This is for AC 4th semester. In last lecture, we discussed about circular convolution and methods of circular convolution, and discussed the first method, that is graphical method. And today we will be discussing about circular convolution using matrix method, that is second method of circular convolution. Before starting this, we will do one example of circular convolution using graphical method to review the concepts of graphical method. First, as the question is to determine the circular convolution using graphical method of the two sequence. Now two sequences are given, that is x of n and h of n. In two sequence, the length of the samples is same. X of n contains 4 samples, Hn as also contains 4 samples. That means capital N is equal to 4, n point DFT means 4 point DFT. So x of n contains 4 samples means n is equal to 0 to 3. Now according to circular convolution, we have y of m is equal to x of n circular convolution h of n. This is the sign of circular convolution, or y of m is equal to summation n tends to 0 to n minus 1 x of n h of m minus n base as 4, that is 4 point DFT or modulo as 4. That is equation number 1. Now to find out the circular convolution using graphical method, first we have to draw these two sequences in circular form. So first step is draw x of n and h of n. First, we have also studied about circular symmetry of a sequence and graphical representation of a sequence, in which very first circular plot of a sequence, in which the sequence is plotted in a circular form in anti-clockwise direction. So x of n is starting position again remains same, that is x of 0, and in anti-clockwise direction this is x of 1, x of 2, x of 3. It's a 4 point DFT, so the circle is divided into 4 parts. In the same way, h of n is plotted using h of 0, h of 1, h of 2, h of 3. And we know x of 0 is 1, x of 1 is 2, x of 2 is 3, and x of 3 is 1. In the same way, h of 0 is 4, h of 1 is 3, h of 2 is 2, and h of 3 is 2. Now n point DFT means n is equal to 4 point DFT, and m, range of m is 0 to 3. Also the range of n is 0 to 3. So this summation is turned into summation n tends to 0 to 3. So by putting m is equal to 0 to 3 in equation 1, we can find out the circular convolution using graphical method. So to calculate y of m, first we put m is equal to 0 in equation number 1. By putting m is equal to 0, it becomes y of 0 is equal to summation n tends to 0 to 3 x of n h of 0 minus n, that is h of minus n base is modulo is 4. Now we have to draw h of minus n using h of n. So h of minus n is just a folding or a mirror image of h of n. So this sequence is in anti-clockwise direction, but h of minus n or folding is in clockwise direction. So again starting position remains same, that is h of 0, and in clockwise direction it is h of 1, h of 2, h of 3. Now multiply x of n with h of minus n like this. Inner circle is for x of n and outer is for h of n. X of n is 0, 1, 2, 3 anti-clockwise direction, whereas h of minus as in clockwise direction, h of 0, 1, 2, 3. Then multiply sequence by sequence. 0 first this sequence is multiplied this is this, and so on. We obtain 1 into 4, 1 into 3, 2 into 3, 2 into 2. that is 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 4, that is equal to 17. So y of 0 is 17. Now next step is to calculate y of 1. We have to put in equation 1 m is equal to 1. So it becomes y of 1 is equal to summation n tends to 0 to 3 x of n h of 1 minus n. If we take minus as common, it becomes h of minus, in bracket it is n minus 1. That means delay the sequence by 1. Which sequence? That is h of minus n. So h of minus n is this sequence. So delay it by 1 unit. Then h of 0 becomes at this position. H of 1 goes to this position in the same way. So h of 1 minus n becomes 0, 1, 2, 3. Now this h of 1 minus n is multiplied with x of n like this, and then multiply sequence by sequence multiplication, that is 1 into 3, 2 into 1, 3 into 2, 4 into 2. It becomes 3 plus 2 plus 6 plus 8, that is equal to 19. Next step is to calculate y of 2. Put m is equal to 2 in equation number 1. Then it becomes y of 2 is equal to summation n tends to 0 to 3 x of n h of 2 minus n. Now by taking minus sign as common, it becomes h of minus into n minus 2. That means delay the h of minus n sequence by 2 units. Then it becomes 0 by delay another 1 unit more, h of 0, h of 1, h of 2, h of 3. Now x of n is multiplied with h of 2 minus n. Then again do the sequence by sequence multiplication. It becomes 2 into 1, 2 into 1, 3 into 4, 2 into 3. That is 2 plus 2 plus 12 plus 6, that is equal to 22. So next is calculate y of 3. In the similar way, by putting m is equal to 3 in equation number 1, then equation becomes y of 3 is equal to summation n tends to 0 to 3 x of n h of 3 minus n modulo 4. Then we have to find this from h of minus n by delay the sequence by 3 units. Then h of 0 goes to this position, then h of 1, h of 2, h of 3. Then multiply this sequence with x of n, that is first sequence like this. Then it becomes 1 into 2, 1 into 4, 3 into 3, then 2 into 2. It becomes 2 plus 4 plus 9 plus 4, that is equal to 19. Therefore circular convolution is obtained, that is y of n is equal to 17, 19, 22, 19. Now next our today's topic is circular convolution using matrix method. Metric method means multiplication using matrix. This method is used to solve the problem faster as compared to formula. We will be using formula, but we will be using multiplication using matrix. So that is speed up the process. This method is very useful in lengthier problems, means long data sequence in which the length of the sequence is very long. So let us take one example, that is 4-point DFT. So the question is, given the two sequences of length 4 are x of n and h of n, find the circular convolution using matrix method. Now in the same way, according to the formula of circular convolution, that is y of m is equal to summation n tends to 0 to n minus 1 x of n h of m minus 1 modulo is 4-point DFT, equation number 1. Now n is, because n is 4, so I am writing here 4. In given sequence, we know x of 0 is 0, x of 1 is 1, x of 2 is 2, x of 3 is 3. And similar way, h of n, h of 0 is equal to 2, h of 1 is 1, h of 2 is 1, h of 3 is 2. Now in matrix method, we have to write down the sequence y of m in matrix form. Also write down the sequence at x of n and h of n in matrix form. So y of m is, the range of m is 0 to 3 because it's 4-point DFT. So we have to find out 4 values, that is y of 0, y of 1, y of 2, y of 3. So that is 4 rows, 1 column. So this is a 4 cross 1 matrix. In the similar way, that is the value of h of n, 2, 1, 1, 2. That is again 4 cross 1 matrix. That means 4 rows, 1 column. So that is a matrix of x of n. How we develop this method? First of all, I am writing first 4 samples, that is 0, 1, 2, 3 in vertical. Whatever you are entered sequence sample as 3. That means last sample, that is 3, you need to write here again at the starting of second line. That is second line or second column. And after this last sample, that is 3, first will repeat as it is, that is 0, 1, 2. So in every line or in every column, you need to repeat the previous last sample, entered sample of each column. So you need to write the same sample which you entered in the previous column. So here last sample is 3, then it goes to becomes the first sample in this next line, that it becomes 3, that is 0, 1, 2, and that last sample 2 goes to first position in third line, that is 2, then it's 3, 0, 1, and that is 1, 2, 3, 0. So the sample x of n becomes 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 0. Now the sequence x of n and h of n can be reversed. We can also write here h of n instead of x of n, and write here x of n instead of h of n. Now it becomes matrix form, that is matrix of 4 cross 4, that is 4 number of rows and 4 number of columns. So it becomes 0, 3, 2, 1, 1, 0, 3, 2, 2, 1, 0, 3, 3, 2, 1, 0, and that is h of n, that is 2, 1, 1, 2. Now we have to solve this matrix by first row and this column, that is 0 into 2, 3 into 1, 2 into 1, 1 into 2, and second row and this column multiply each element by element, then third row and this column, and then similar way fourth column as fourth row and this first column. So it becomes 0 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2, then in second row 2, 0, 3, 4, 4 plus 1 plus 0 plus 6, 6 plus 2 plus 1 plus 0. It becomes 7, then 9, then 11, then 9. So this is 4 cross 1 matrix, that is 4 rows and 1 column. So circular convolution using matrix method as y of m is equal to 7, 9, 11, 9. That is the result of circular convolution using matrix method. You can also verify it by using a graphical method, and the result will be same. So in today's lecture we covered circular convolution using matrix method and solve one example. In this we have to write the output as also in matrix form, x of n sequence in matrix form and h of n in matrix form. H h of n is already given, but we have to develop x of n using matrix form. If it is 4-point DFT, then this matrix is 4 cross 4. If it is 8-point matrix, then matrix is in the form of 8 cross 8. If it is 2-point DFT, then matrix will be 2 cross 2. So this is the example of matrix method to find out the circular convolution. That's all. Thank you.